you're doing. Just stop it, okay? Stop it!
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Yes,
Nine.
what is this all about? Why have you called me out here?
Nine. It's I it's
Cut it,
it,
woman!
hey.
What is your problem? Are you alright? It is me, you. Is that a kind of incantation or what?
Nine is Angoleka. Angoleka is missing. Amara Mebono, she's nowhere to be found. Angoleka is missing. Angole.
Wait. Wonder, wait. Um, is that a joke or something? Where did you send her to?
I didn't send her anywhere. I asked Egodi to help her tie her wrapper. I went to get Julie for her makeup. I came back. I didn't see Egodi. I didn't see Angole. I can't find both of them, Nani. I can't find them. I'm from far. Eh? Hi.
Never. Wando, never! Never! It will never happen. Because I suffered for this.
Hi.
I suffered for it, and it will never happen. Never! I planted a seed, I will harvest. Listen to me. Go search for her anywhere. Go! Search for her anywhere. Make sure you bring her back to this hut. If you know what is good for you. Else! Wando, else! Wando, else!
She's missing and she...
Mama.
Was she there?
I didn't see her. I didn't see them. I've searched everywhere. I didn't see them.
Hey! I am done for. Eba ahụ kpọkịta ọ bụrụ ọmụkwụ ya. So, bịa nne bịa.
Angolika, kwụsị ihe a, kwụsị ya n'ike agwụgwọ m, kwụsị. Hi. Angoli, you cannot run forever. You can't. The power to change all this is not in your hands. It's not in my hands. Okay? Please. It's time and you have to face it.
I am not afraid of getting married. Everyone knows how bad he is. Even father who gave his consent knew that the prince is so arrogant. How can I settle with such animal? How?
Maybe the prince will change when he gets married to you. He's such a good-looking man. He will be fine, okay?
Egodi, I really want to derive strength from your words. I really do not know if I will be fine. I really do not know. But that does not change the fact that I have no choice in all this. But nevertheless...
My sister, the gods of our land will go with you and be with you in the palace, okay? And he will change everything to your favor and make everyone there at that palace to love you. Okay? Wipe your tears. Let's go, okay? Nne will be angry. She will be worried, and Nna too. He will be burning with anger if he learns you left the house. Okay? It's okay.
Angole. Angole. Nne. Angole. Nne. Angole. Again. No. Hey.
Amoni, what were you thinking, running off to the bush, when you obviously know that your suitor, the handsome prince, is here with his father? You should be happy and stop acting like it's a death sentence. Of course, you know better not to provoke father's anger, because if you do, father will not spare you if you ruin today for him. Enough.
What is your problem? Eh? Even if you want to talk to her, certainly not in this manner. Can't you see she's hurting?
Monica, in as much as I'm trying to consider the way you feel about this marriage, the running off into the bush wasn't the best for you. You could have hurt yourself, or probably got yourself into some sort of trouble. Eh? Please, I want you to relax. I need to tell you that you look like a goddess.
Nne, did you say a goddess?
Yes.
A goddess that is about to be sold like a goat? If only things turned out differently. If only.
Chinebuka, what are you looking at? You mean you don't recognize your mother anymore?
Far from it. May the gods be praised! May the gods be praised! I'm so happy you're strong enough to make and eat your own food. All by yourself. Without my aid.
You don't cease to amaze me.
Today is indeed a good day.
You talk as if you are not the one that made this food yourself. I just warm it. Eh? But yes, I feel stronger today. Come and join me and eat.
Oh, that is why you cook. Meh. Oh, I'm so happy. Today was fine. Yes, everything went well.
Just that you came back a little late today. Did anything happen?
Nothing happened at all, Mama.
Eh.
I only helped the maiden fetch some firewood.
You said a maiden. Is she somebody I know?
Mama, just wait. I know where you are going with this, but let me disappoint you. I only met her in the bush, and I helped her. That's all.
Is she beautiful? Is she from this kingdom?
Nah.
Have you forgotten I'm your mother? You're not the type that spend time with maidens when there is nothing special about them.
Here.
I can feel some connection between you and that maiden already. But I know you won't admit yet.
Mama, the only connection I feel right now is the connection with this food. It is delicious.
You talk like your father.
Mama, I'm happy. Oh! May the gods be praised.
She said.
Now I can have peace of mind.
You look like your father.
I know you. Wait.
Nendeo.
Anwule.
What took you so long?
Name, I came back as soon as I got enough firewood.
Liar! Ne, don't listen to her. She must have been with those village boys that move around with her in this kingdom. Ashashi.
Hey.
Nkiruka, why is it that you always see the negative side of anything I do or say?
Why?
Because you...
What exactly is your problem?
Nothing, Mama.
Hey, Angole, Biko, go inside there. Food will soon be ready. Oh, go and rest.
What is your problem? Ne, you need to call Anwuleka to order. You need to call her to...
What is it? Okay, why do you dislike your younger sister so much?
Ne, no, I don't dislike her. I'm just trying to protect her from...
Protect her from what? From Onye? What exactly are you protecting her from? Asele.
My prince, you're so funny. How could you say that?
But that's the truth. Yes. I mean, no other maiden has ever handled me the way you did. Nobody has ever given it to me exactly the way you did. I mean, left, right, front, backwards. I was almost fainting.
Thank you, my prince.
You're welcome.
I'm happy. I'm glad. I could still make you happy in my own little way.
Oh, this is not little at all. It is big. Yes, like no other.
Well, my prince, it's been long since we got engaged. When are we getting married?
How dare you? Are you stupid? How dare you ask such a dumb question? Are you stupid? Are you? Now listen, I don't want to see you anywhere around this palace anymore. Get out! Get out! God! Get out! Listen to me. I don't want to set my eyes on this maiden around my hut anymore. Am I clear?
Yes, my prince.
If I see her around here, I will have your head for a meal.
Yes, my prince.
Ogechi,
Igwe.
why are you crying? What's your problem?
Igwe is the prince.
The prince? The prince did what to you? What did he do to you?
Igwe, it's been long since I and the prince got engaged.
Yes?
And he's not showing any seriousness about our marriage. I asked him when I would get him married. And he pushed me and said I should go and never to return.
So you mean the prince did all this to you?
Yes, Igwe.
Okay. Don't worry. I've heard you. I've heard you. We can go.
Okay, Igwe, thank you, Igwe.
Ogechi. Wait, why are you crying? What happened?
The prince has cancelled the engagement.
What? Again? What happened? Tell me.
Nothing happened. After we finished making love, I just asked him when I would get him married. That was all.
Just like that. What is going on? Eh? This is the third time he's choosing and dumping a maiden, all in the name of marriage. Oh, wait.
Did you report him to the Igwe?
Yes. He said nothing meaningful.
This is serious. But how long will this continue? The worst is that the elders are not doing anything about it. Probably because their daughters are not involved. It's all right, eh? Stop crying. It's okay.
Tell me, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this treatment from the prince? Tell me, what did I do?
You have done nothing wrong. Look, you have to stop crying, Oge. Eh? You are not the first person he has done this to. And probably you will not be the last. You have to be strong. You have to be strong. Stop crying.
I gave him my virginity. I satisfy him in everything. And this is how he pays me back.
It is all right. You shouldn't be crying on the road like this. People will see you.
Is it fair?
It's not fair, okay?
Tell
Come,
me,
it's okay. Let me take it. Be strong, okay? Let me take you home. Please. Please, let's go. Let's go. Don't cry now. People will see you. It's not fair.
I will love you till I die. No one can separate
Please watch your steps.
Okay.
Be careful.
Please stop.
We don't want your pot to break.
till I die. I will love you. I'll die for you.
My son,
Father,
what do you want?
Father, I need a favor from you.
I saw it coming. Just say it, and it is done.
Father, I need to take another maiden for a bride.
Is that so? You are the prince. You have the right to do whatever that pleases you.
Thank you very much, Father.
Just let me know when you are ready. Rise.
Father, I am ready.
You are ready?
Right away.
Okay. I have to send for no immediately. God!
Your Highness.
Go and bring me Ono immediately.
Yes, Your Highness.
Move!
Thank you, Father. Is that how your mother taught you to build fire?
We have fire.
exactly are you preparing?
Preparing soup.
Which soup?
Ogbono soup. So I want to add ogbono to it.
Okay. I hope this soup will be sweet. Hmm?
Very, very sweet, as you can see.
So tell me, how many kids, how many children do you have?
Three.
Three.
Like 1, 2, 3.
I want my house to be filled with warriors.
I don't want boys. I want 2 boys and 1 girl.
Okay,
Yes.
agreed. Oh, I can't wait to meet you, my wife. We will go together. Did you just say that? Come back here.
Chimebu, what have you done to me?
I don't understand.
It's not been long I met you, but it seems like I've known you for ages. I can't seem to get you off my head.
Angoli, I think you gave me love portion. All my life. I never thought I could be so close to a maiden I barely met. I never thought I could love someone. Now I know better.
Do you know the other day,
Yes.
I stood lost in thought for so long until Father tapped me back to reality.
Really? That's awful. What were you thinking about? Hmm?
Is it not you?
Me?
Yes. You made me look so stupid before my father. All in the name of thinking of this your big head.
Well, it feels good to know that I'm not alone in these stupid acts.
Could it be what I'm thinking?
Your guess is as good as mine. Nene never ceases to make the most of it every chance she gets.
That sounds you right.
What did you say?
You heard me right.
Say it again.
That sounds you right.
That was it.
Nam, ụtụtụ ọma.
Angoleka,
Nam.
how long have you been standing behind me?
Nam, I was not standing. No. I just came out of the hut and greeted you. Please, Nam. I want to go and...
Go.
Thank you.
Go. No one holds himself when nothing is actually holding the person. But, are you sure she did not see me counting my calories?
Bye. Is anyone at home? Nne! Chimebuka!
Who is that? I'm coming. Ah, Anguleka.
Yes, Nne.
Is that you?
Yes, Nne. How are you?
I'm fine. I hope you're good.
Yes, Nne. Thank you. Is Chimebuka not at home?
No, he has left for the farm.
Already?
My daughter, hope all is...
Nne! 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 Nne, what is it? Nne, talk to me, Nne! 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 Chimebuka!
Chimebuka! Hungry? What is it? Huh? What is it? Who is chasing after you? Huh?
It's
What?
Nne! Nne!
Which Nne?
Your own Nne.
My mother?
Yes.
Chasing after you?
No, she slumped. She slumped.
What? Where? Where?
Inside the compound.
Ujika, how is my mother?
Not so good, I must say. The ailment has eaten deep inside her, and something must be done fast.
What must be done? Tell me so we can start.
You must get the leave of Osisindo from the secretary of Amagonza Kingdom as soon as possible.
Can it heal her permanently?
It will certainly heal her. But when it happens again, we go for Miriani.
In that case, Ojinka, let us get Miriani.
It does not work that way. Miriani can only be given to a sick person if or when the leave of Osisindo could not heal them permanently.
Can we get the leaf immediately?
Yes, but it will cost 20 cowries.
20? That's too much. Ojinka, I don't have that amount. I don't have such an amount of cowries.
If you want your mother to live, it must be complete. Call on me when you are ready.
Ojinka! Ojinka!
Yano.
Father, isn't she beautiful?
She is, of course. As beautiful as you always like them.
I took that from you.
More than my daughter.
Yes, Your Highness.
You are welcome to my palace.
Thank you, Your Highness.
We are here because you found favor in the eyes of my son, the prince. It's an honor and privilege that you are selected among other members.
She needs to know that.
It's expected that you repay that kind gesture with all you have.
I love the prince very much, my king.
Good.
And I will do my best to make him happy.
Nice to hear.
What then? Take this palace as your home. Everything here. Huh?
Thank you, Your Highness.
Father, may I be excused? Because I would love to start knowing her immediately.
What are you waiting for?
Thank you, Father.
What are you waiting for?
What should I do now? Nne is still lying critically ill in there with no sign of improvement. And the herbalist still insists that I should bring 20 cowries. Well, I shouldn't blame him. But where on earth will I get such amount from? Everyone I have been to have one story or the other to tell me. Even the Igwe whom I heard was my father's best friend before he died. But I should not be surprised anyways. The Igwe has never been of any assistance to us whatsoever. I wonder what kind of friends he was with my late father. Gods of our land, please, I am in dire need of your help. Show me the way out of this.
Where is your mother?
Ujinka, the healer. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where is your mother?
She's inside the hut.
I've prepared a portion from the leaf of Osisendo, and it must be given to her immediately.
Ujinka, I don't understand. I don't have any calories. I can't pay for the medicine.
Do you want your mother to be cured?
Oh, sure. Yes, of course.
Take me to her.
Please, come with me.
Tell the gods that eyes do not kill. Look at them.
So you think you are on top, right?
Yes, my dear Ogechi. That means I am on top of your useless and miserable life as well. Where's she going?
How dare you!
Okay, calm down. Oh, you do not need this. Eh? So, Mora, so you now think that you have something to gloat over us, right?
It seems you have a very dull and short memory.
But let me remind you that you are not the first, the second, third, but the fourth bride chosen by the prince. And sooner than later, you are going to join his long list of victims. Do you hear me?
Enough! Enough of your bad wishes. I know you were jealous of me. Yeah, but you know, your jealousy will not stop me from becoming the queen of this kingdom. All those things is because this thing was kicked out of the palace. And I still wonder the reason the prince chose something like this over people like me in the first place. Oh, Mamusu, look at them.
Mora, you're laughing.
Yes, I am.
You are happy. Today is your turn to laugh. Go ahead and laugh. But tomorrow is going to be our turn. And trust me when I say Mora, I'm going to make it a memorable one for you. Just keep your fingers crossed.
Look at you. Sure. No, let me see. Let me see how the prince will leave all those things, all those packages. Soon, I will become the queen of this kingdom. And all of you will lick your wounds. You all bow before me. Oh, Mamutsu! Look at them. What you compete with? Fools!
Nne, your medicine is here.
Chinebuka, please, not now. Not now. Let me rest a bit, please.
Nah. Must we go through this each time you have to take your medicine? Huh? Are you happy being sick? Or you like seeing me this way? Bikon, Bikon. I want you to be well again. Please, take it. Ne, Mama. It's bonne. Keep drinking. Keep drinking. Email off, ma. Let me get you fresh water to rinse your mouth. Stop spitting. Monica, come here.
Organic. What is the problem?
You are the problem.
Me?
Monica, you are the problem. Who took 20 calories out of the calories I kept under my bed?
No, calories.
Mba, calories. Where are my calories?
Did you ask him and Nkiruka?
I don't need to ask anyone. Because you were the only person that saw me when I was counting my calories. I ask again, where are my calories, Monica?
Hey. Calories.
No.
The calories. The calories. Yes, the calories.
Monica, where are my calories? Monica, where are my calories?
No.
Tell us the truth. Did you touch the cowrie?
Not calorie. Wando, not calorie. Calories! Not one, not two, not three. So many of them. In fact, 20 calories. And I want to find you.
Did you take the calories? Did you?
Is it not you that Nne is asking? Better start talking. Tell us what you know about Papa's missing calories and save us this stress, Biko.
The calories.
Can you see? Ifubia, have you seen it? This is something she has been saying since morning. Wando, do the best you can to get the truth out of her. Because as you can see, I'm already losing my patience. And you know what that means.
Biko. She will talk. Oh, Biko.
Not she will.
Relax.
Let her talk now.
You don't know why you're Biko. She will talk. Biko.
Quickly, because Matunwa Onando.
Biko is okay.
Matunwa, I will kill you alive.
Ozugono.
I have to tell you. I replace my money.
Ozugo.
Angoleka, the earlier you open your mouth and tell us the truth, the best for us. What happens to the missing cowries? Angole, open your mouth and talk! What is wrong with you? What happened to the missing cowries?
I used the calories.
Hey! I knew she stole the calories. You.
Cello. You took 20 calories. What did you do with them? What?
I am sorry. I used it to solve a problem. But I promise I will replace it back. I will replace it.
I used it to solve some problem. I'll replace it. And what kind of problem did you need a whole 20 calories to solve, if I may ask? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nkiruka, I will appreciate it if you stay out of this. Stay out!
Papa. Oh, hold on. You still have the mouth to talk? No, you still have the mouth to talk. Hey, you!
Hey!
Now,
Stop,
leave
stop,
here
stop, stop
to
touching me.
wherever you kept my cowries. Go and return my cowries. Also, go and return them. Because
Come on, get
this
out of here.
hut will never contain you
Get
and
out of
I.
this place.
Quickly, go, go,
Hey,
go,
Nai,
go.
please.
My son, you are still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh. Sit down. I thought you were fast asleep.
No, as you can see. Where is my Angoleka?
I don't know. She should be here. I don't know what is keeping her.
Then you must go and look out for her.
Yeah, I will, but let's just wait a little bit longer. I will go to her hut and check up. Meanwhile, how are you doing this afternoon?
I am better than I was earlier today.
Where are my cowries? Where are my cowries?
Where are my cowries? I will kill you today. I will kill you today. Where are they? Hey, now, listen, choose between keeping my cowries and remaining a dead person. I'm returning my cowries and remaining alive. Choose. I will kill you. Where are my cowries? Where are my cowries?
My cowries.
Nice. Yeah. Hey, wait. Were you not the maiden that ran past me the other day without recognizing my royal presence?
Yes, my prince, I am sorry. It was a matter of life and death.
Oh, really?
Yes, but I apologize still.
So why didn't you attend my bride chosen ceremony?
Hey, I was somehow indisposed. But you made a better choice still, prince.
Oh, really?
Yes, my prince.
What's your name?
My prince, have you forgotten that I'm here? Please let us continue where we're going to.
How dare you interrupt me when I'm talking? How dare you? Out of your mind?
My prince, is it because of this thing here that you slapped me? My prince, I'm your chosen bride.
Shut up! Now leave my presence this minute. I don't want to see you again. Get out! And you?
My prince.
I want to see you at my palace
Oh,
this
no.
evening.
Oh, my prince. Iya bia bulu me bulu buche zem na palace.
Okay. What is making this happen going? Okay, leave pot. I have something to tell you, very important. Guess what? But I'm not good at guessing. What is it?
Ogechi, it has finally happened.
Hey, what has happened? What is it?
Let me tell you, the prince has finally rejected Mora.
What did you just say? What did you say?
I said the prince has finally rejected Mora. She's now in the long list of rejected maidens in this village. It happened this morning.
This is good news.
It is. I told you to happen, didn't I? I said it.
Hey! Oh my goodness. I can't contain my happiness now.
I understand.
Do you know where she is now? Like, any idea?
I'm not too sure, but a certain place comes to mind.
Where?
Don't worry, eh? You're going to the stream. Just go and fetch water. Meet me at home later. Eh? I'll take you. We'll find her. Wamara. We'll look for her. Go to the stream. I'll come back here.
Okay. Hey! Look who we have here. The future queen.
Okay, Chi. Why now? Stop it. Why? Stop it. Our friend is crying and all you can do is to laugh at her. It is not fair.
You're right, Mary. Come to think of it. What if it's tears of joy? Maybe the prince has finally chosen a date for their marriage. She's crying to celebrate it.
Right? Look at her. Did I not warn you? I warned you. The prince chose you. And you felt as if you're on top of every maiden in this village. Look at you. As if you're the first he ever picked. Now you're crying. Omusigi, sorry. Omusigi, don't worry. Let me see how you will face all the enemies you created for yourself. Future queen. Look at her.
Now you know that the prince is playing with the emotions of all the maidens in this village.
She has been in this before you. Feel free to ask her any question you have.
Thank you, my
future crying queen.
Thank you, my friend.
Let's go.
You just said, right?
Good for you.
Was it not clear when I asked that maiden to meet me at the palace? And she stood me up all through the evening. What gave her the guts to disobey the prince and heir apparent to the throne of Umueziala kingdom? God,
My prince.
I want to know everything about that maiden. Her name, her parents, everything. And make sure you do not return to this palace without getting the right information I crave for. Am I clear?
Yes, my prince.
Go.
My prince, please remember, the king seeks your presence.
By the look on your face, one does not need to be told that you are angry.
I am angry. For I was insulted and taken for granted by a common maid.
Who is that maid in this kingdom?
Do I know who she is? I don't know who she is.
A maiden in this kingdom?
I've sent my guard to go get me her details.
Good. You've made a good effort. But now let me ask you, what did she do?
But can you imagine? I asked her to come and see me at the palace. She stood me up. She couldn't even send a word to me. Can you imagine that?
You asked her to come and see you.
Nothing so serious. I just like her. I want to see her. That's all.
You like her? That's all. What of Mora?
Mora is no more my bride.
Hmm?
Oh yes. And I've told her already to stay away from me. I don't want to see her no more.
For how long will this continue, my son? You rejected 4 maidens in this kingdom. I'm no more comfortable with it. I'm no more comfortable with it.
Father, but I have always had your support.
Not this time. Not this time around. What is wrong with you? Just tell me what's wrong with you. What will I tell the elders? What will I tell them?
You are the king, Father. They have no right to question you.
My son, go and bring back water. Or any of these 4 maidens you rejected. And make one of them your bride. You follow me?
Nan. Greetings, my prince.
Greetings. Were you not the maiden I asked to see me at the palace the other day?
Yes, my prince.
So what's your problem?
Hey.
Why didn't you come? What gave you the guts to stand me up? The prince and heir to the throne of Umwezela kingdom.
Hey. I'm sorry, my prince. I was in church for my mother.
I want to see you at the palace tomorrow evening.
Yes, my prince.
I don't want what happened before to repeat itself.
Oh, yes.
Am I clear?
Yes. Yes, my prince. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You better start talking. You better start talking.
About what exactly?
About what is going on between you and the handsome prince.
Nothing. You saw it all.
Oh, yes, I did. And I'm wondering why it seems you are not interested in the prince asking you to see him.
So that I will be one of his used and rejected maidens?
Oh, please.
You can go to the palace and see him if you so wish. As for me, I am not interested.
Huh?
I am not. I'll see you later. I'm going to see someone.
Anwali.
What? Nani? Are you joking?
I am not joking. Do I look like a joker? Wando, he is more than serious. As a matter of fact, he was to commence the marital right immediately. If not that I stopped him.
Hey! Did you just listen to yourself? Did you?
What happened?
You want to sell off your daughter? You want to sell off our daughter over a few calories in Nani? Are you this heartless? Are you?
Wando, you have a problem. You see, point of correction. You are mixing the whole thing. I don't want to sell our daughter. I'm not selling our daughter. I want to give her to a man. A worthy man, not just a man. I want to give her to a handsome man. I want to give her a home where she will be and enjoy the rest of her days. That is the thing. Very simple. As a matter of fact, I have asked the young man to come back, come next day, so that he could fulfill the marital rights and of course go home with our daughter.
Nani, what makes you think that our daughter will accept this wealthy and handsome suitor?
Oh, Ifobu, not Ifobu, not Ifobu. The thing is this, it is not important. Only choice. She has no choice. So long as I have approved, hey, the man will come, do the necessary things traditionally, and he goes home with his wife, our daughter. As a matter of fact, I can't wait to have this man come back. Yes.
Are you aware that our daughter is not for sale? Are you aware? At least you should have a say in this. You should have a say in this arrangement.
One day, one day, you know nothing. And I could see as if I care. Do I care? She has no choice. I'm waiting. I cannot wait for this man to come and take her away.
My love.
My love, why are you sad? What is it?
It's the prince.
Again? What does he want? What is it this time?
He's still insisting I come to the palace, as if my life depends there.
This has to stop! They just want to take away my love from me.
That will never be possible, and you know it. I love you. I will love you till I die. I will love you till I die.
Same here. You're the only woman I've ever loved, aside from my mother. And forever may it last. I love you so dearly, my queen.
That sounds so sweet. So where's my crown?
Right here. In my heart. Where no one can steal it.
That's so nice of you. Come here. What? Nam, you want to sell me off to a total stranger?
I don't want to sell you out to a total stranger. I want to give you to a man, a very wealthy man, a handsome man for marriage. Very simple. Yes, I want to give you a home where you will be happy for the rest of your days. And I assure you that you will like the man if you see him. Yes.
I am sorry, Nam, but you have to return whatever you've collected from him. I cannot marry him.
Oh, it is too late. I have already collected items from him. I've accepted him as my son-in-law. Oh, yes. The next option for you is to start loving him. Because the earlier you start loving him, the better for you.
How? What about me? What about my happiness, Father? You want to exchange all that for few calories, Nam? Nam, why? Why? Mother, are you part of this? Are you?
I told your father to seek for your consent, don't you? You know him, once his mind is made up, he's very stubborn. I'm saying it before him. Have you heard it? Nani.
Angonika, what do you want? You've had 2 wealthy suitors and you rejected both of them. You refused them. What is it you want?
What do you
What
want?
do you want?
What do you want?
Nkiruka.
What is she? Which
She's
one?
making a point.
Nkiruka. Nkiruka.
On my phone, she's making a point. Allow her to talk.
Point again, you can't make.
She's saying
What kind of point is that?
Only.
On the point,
Yes.
Yes.
Nani,
Huh?
the earlier you start having a rethink on this matter, the best for us. I don't understand where this whole point is coming from.
On my phone,
You are the one causing this confusion in this house. The earlier you have a rethink, Nani, have a rethink over this issue. You cannot trade your daughter's happiness over a few carries and then me and me have a rethink, Nani, have a rethink. I am saying it. Have a rethink. I am shouting it at the loudest part of my voice. Have a rethink, Nani. Do not trade your daughter's happiness over a few carries and then make me. I think
we are through. The only good thing you have said since I know you, I actually will have a rethink. But I will consider the number of calories I will collect from him. Because he told me he is capable. He is equal to the task. Yes, I will think about the number of calories. Because this is a very profitable marriage. Unlike Ego's marriage. Hey, Gadumpu. Yeah? Wait. Nkiru. Are you sure of what you are saying?
Papa, I am very sure.
Wait, I want to get it clear. Do you mean to say that the prince of this kingdom is interested in my daughter, Amaleka? And she prefers to go for a poor farmer? Is that what you say?
Yes, Papa. Papa, I saw everything. The prince even asked Amaleka to come and see him at the palace tomorrow evening. But Amaleka told me she won't go.
No. She must go to see the prince. Okay, Jay. I will make sure she goes to see the prince tomorrow. Hey, man was in a million chaba, manya. Thank you very much, my daughter, for the information. You can go and sleep.
Good night, Papa.
Yes, good night. Good night. Good night. Could this be true? If this is true, why should Angoleka reject such opportunity? No. I will make sure she goes to see the prince tomorrow. She must go. Then I will take it up from there. She must go.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
What do you call now? What is
it, Nani?
You must go.
Go where?
You must go.
Where is she? Can it be Nigeria? Where is she
Tell
going?
me the reason she is turning down the prince's advances towards her.
Ask her.
I don't know. I don't know why.
The prince?
The prince. What the prince? The prince has been asking her out for a very long time. And she has been turning him down. Simply because of a farmer, a common farmer that has no future. Now tell me why you want to deny us the opportunity of becoming part of the royal family as provided by nature. Tell me.
Nani, but I thought the prince chose a bride not quite long ago. Why come for my daughter? Or just leave me on it?
Wando, that is not important.
But that's the issue.
That is not important, Wando. Listen, make use of your head. As we are talking, the prince has lost interest completely. He is no longer interested. He's no more engaged with the said maiden. That is the thing. And besides, he is a prince. He has every right to marry as many wives as he wishes. Do you understand? Yes, that is it.
So
no. Listen, the best thing you do for yourself is to go to the prince before he changes his mind about you.
So,
Naga,
Amaleka, you want to deny us this opportunity of being part of the royal family, Ekwa? You better
better go and see the prince before he changes his mind.
He better change his
Let
mind.
you go on, sister.
Yes.
Oma Mechi.
Let you go on.
Oma Mechi.
How many times will he marry? He just shows a brain, don't you call it? He wants to take my daughter again.
All those things have been taken over by invent. We are talking about the president.
He should leave my daughter alone.
Listen, Wandu. That is one thing with you. This is a natural opportunity.
There's nothing natural about this.
Royalty awaits us. You have to allow it manifest. The prince has developed interest. She must go to see the prince.
She will not go. No, in that issue, she will not go.
He better.
You must go.
He better.
I said you must go. You must argue with me.
Leave the poor girl. Yesterday it was the merchant. Today is the prince. What is the problem? What can I do? Mama. Can you imagine this?
No,
we need to be part of the royal family, Papa.
That is an opportunity for us. Royalty awaits us.
Bam.
And we must grab it.
Bam.
See, listen, opportunity lost will never be regained.
Calm down, okay? Everything will be all right. Just calm down.
My love, how can I be calm? Tell me how. When my father wants to sell me off to the highest bidder. Yesterday was the merchant, this morning the prince. Without considering how I feel. And you asked me to calm down? How?
I don't understand. What came over your father? Are you sure this is not all about his calories that you took? Are you sure? Huh?
I do not know. I do not know. My father has always been a greedy man. And he has asked me not to come back to that hut until I see the prince.
Why is all this happening now that I've decided to come and see your people? Huh?
What did you just say?
Angole, I want to come and meet your people. Yes.
My love.
Mama and I already discussed it before you came.
When?
A day after tomorrow.
Oh.
I want to come and knock first and get the permission to perform the full rites.
You're giving me a reason to be calm. Thank you, my love. What should I do about seeing the prince? I don't know.
You need to fulfill your father's wish. You have to see the prince. Else this trouble will not stop. But I promise you, this is the last time. Because I'm coming to take you out of that hut. Okay? Obi, I love you so much.
I love you too.
Don't worry. We will be together forever.
So it is all about being careful and being on alert. That is human life.
But Papa, I am always on alert. I'm a smart girl.
But I know that. I trust that. And that is why I always talk about...
Thank you, Papa.
Yes.
No.
You're welcome.
No.
Yes. How did it go, your meeting with the prince?
It went well, Nnam. He even sent his greetings.
Hold on. Royal greetings for me?
Yes, Nnam.
It's all right. You're welcome.
No.
In fact, you have done well. You've actually taken a very, very good and potentially rewarding step. You are my daughter indeed.
Oh.
You made me so proud. I'm proud of you. You're welcome.
From the look on your face, Awanika, one shall not be told that you had a very good time at the palace.
Oh, you can say that again. Nnam, someone is coming to see you a day after tomorrow.
Someone will be coming to see me a day after tomorrow.
Yes, Nnam.
And who could that person be? The prince, I guess?
Of course, Papa, it's the prince. I'm only right.
Till then, Nnam, it's a surprise. Surprise. Very big surprise.
Oh, I like surprises.
Yes.
Me too. I like surprises. Yes. As na brother you dike man brother ke ya madike. I like surprises.
I like for surprises.
Yes, yes, we like.
Nnam, let me go in and rest. It's been a long day.
My dear daughter, take all the time on this airplane. Go in and have your rest.
Oh no.
Go inside.
Papa, let me prepare her. Take care of her so that she can prepare for the prince.
You're welcome.
My love.
My love.
We are here.
Oh, what happened? You kept me waiting.
I know. It's nothing serious. The good thing is that we are here now. Won't you offer us a seat?
Why not? Aji, you're welcome to our hut.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Take your seat. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Nne did not come with you.
Well,
No. I only came to knock so that I can get the permission to return and perform the marital rites.
yes.
That's why I came with my friend Oji.
That's all right. My father has been waiting. Let me go get him.
I'll
be back. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, yes.
I think she'll make a good wife.
Of course. Isn't she beautiful? I know. Nine Dewo.
Nine, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Who are you people and what are you doing in my compound?
Eh?
Are both of you deaf and dumb? I'm asking a question. Who are you people and what are you looking for in my compound?
I came to.
Nnamo, he's my suitor, the very one we all have been waiting for.
Yes.
Yeah. Nwoke mwa nwoke Zulez.
Wait.
Amuli, I thought it's a prince we are expecting.
Hold on. Amalika, are you telling me that the long time I waited turned out to be this kind of hungry people that I've been waiting for? Is that what you're saying?
Nnam, Chimebuka is a true son of this kingdom, and he has come to ask for my hand in marriage.
Yes, Nine.
You are embarrassing him.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes, Nine. Yes.
Hey.
Just hold on. Let me get you some palm wine, cola nut, and so on.
Thank you, Nine. Thank you.
Hey.
Of course.
My love. Obimbiko Bayalunu. Oh, please, I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry.
What just happened?
Hey.
What was all that for?
I do not really know. I'm as shocked and confused as you are. I am.
Let me get this straight. Did you or not inform your father of our coming?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
You told him to expect the prince. The prince!
Yes, are you not my prince? Eh? Are you not my prince? But it was obvious he was expecting the arrogant prince.
I have never in my entire life been so embarrassed. Eh? Oji.
Biko. Oh, Zero. Biko, don't do this to me, please. Please, I'm so sorry. Biko, no, oh, my love. Oh, please, I'm so sorry. Biko, no.
Today marks the worst day of my life. That man gave me the insult I will never forget for the rest of my life. I thought I was dreaming. At last, I was awake. Thank the gods you were not there.
So, all that was because of the prince.
So it seems. I am not man enough because I'm not the prince or royalty.
No, my son. You are more than man enough than the prince. That is why Angolika chose you over him. But her father is too blind to see. Biko Nwam, don't let it get to you, okay? You know going. Oh? Biko.
May I've heard.
That's good. Eh? Then you go and get your food.
No, May, I'm not hungry. Ne. Ne. Ne, what is it? Ne. Ne. Oh, please, don't do this to me. No. Ne. Somebody help! Help me! Somebody help! Ne, please. Somebody help me! Help! Help me!
My son, why are you keeping me? Talk to me.
Father, I have had it up to here. I'm angry. That maiden has gone too deep under my skin and I cannot even deal with her because you ordered me not to do so. But I can't keep quiet. I mean, I'm sick and tired of her insubordination and I can't keep pretending like nothing is happening.
I saw it coming. But do you really love her?
I want her.
That does not matter. Now, I want you to marry her. I have decided to marry her.
Father, what are you saying? I mean, why are you making such a huge decision for me? Are you imposing a maiden on me?
No, not exactly. Not exactly. You may not understand. But I want you to marry her for your own good and the good of the royal family. I have the guts. But, my son, you may not understand it now, but I want you to trust me completely. After all, you love this girl. All I'm saying is that you marry this girl and make her your queen, and everything will work out fine for you.
You have to trust me enough as to tell me the reason behind this. I really want to know.
My son, everything will be revealed to you at the appropriate time. Meanwhile, I have to send for the father to come here. I have to call the father. Guard!
Yes, Your Highness.
Go to Woman's compound. Tell him that I want to see him here. Now.
Okay, Your Highness.
You even know her father's name?
Don't worry, my son. Everything will be revealed to you at the appropriate time. Meanwhile, what you have to do now is to dance to my music. That's all. Yeah, welcome to my palace, Obama. Again, welcome to my
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. May you live long.
I invited you for a reason.
May you live long.
Are you aware that my son, the prince, has found love in the eyes of your daughter, Amorega?
Yes. Onyeze, I am aware. I am also aware that Angoleka, my daughter, has not been giving him the chance all this while. Just because of one local farmer. And that has been causing problems in our family recently. As a matter of fact, we were on the issue when the guys arrived my hut to deliver your message. So, I am aware. Hamam.
May it interest you also that the prince, my son, wants to marry your daughter. And you know what that means to yourself and to your family.
I know what it means to my family and myself. Because I want to know. And that is why I must do anything possible to make sure that my daughter gets married to the prince.
It's good that we are thinking on the same line. And I will reward you very well. I will reward you handsomely. Do you know that it's no more news anyway. It's no more news. In recent times, the prince has been rejecting some maidens. And the reason is partly because of your beautiful daughter. And can you believe that the prince spends sleepless nights thinking about your daughter?
The prince spending sleepless nights thinking about my daughter?
Yes.
Interesting.
And I'm willing to do whatever that is possible to bring her into the household, the royal household, if he marries my son, the prince. Take this. Inside the 30 cowries. And we're going to do more if she marries the prince.
Your Majesty, thank you so much. You don't have to go too far. Don't go too far. Don't use the word if. No. Consider it done already. Yeah. With this gift and the many promises you've made, I will do anything. In fact, consider my daughter already married here. Like you will if you ain't asked
I like it. I like it very much.
It's okay. Thank you very much. Can you never let me live?
Ojinka, what is wrong with my mother this time? What is it?
Her heart is cold.
Cold?
Very cold. And something needs to be done. Yes, you may lose her in no time.
To fiakwa! May the God forbid! I can't lose my mother. Ojinka, what do I have to do to save my mother's life? Tell me. I will do it. Anything. Please.
Like I told you before now, Nigerian is the only resort for this kind of ailment. And it will cost you some calories.
Ojinka, how many calories do I need to get? How many do we need?
40.
Huh? Is it getting?
Or even more.
40.
There is no time, Chimebuka. The calories are for Jamirian. The sacrifice takes days before completion. The herbs are made for her will make her live for now. But I fear it may not be too long before she dies, if nothing is being done. A stitch in time saves life. I beg to take my leave.
Leave? No, Ojinka, you cannot leave me now. Please, please. I need you, please. Ojinka! Ojinka, don't leave! Don't leave. What should I do? Oh!
Stop there!
Mora, what is this about?
Cut this pretense, Anulika. So you think you can snatch the prince away from me while I sit back, fold my hands and say congratulations, Anulika? Okoya?
The prince? Is that what this is about? Mora Biko, I did not snatch anyone from you. I will be very glad and thankful if you can make up with the prince and save me this whole stress. Save me the stress!
Wonderful speech. But that is not why I'm here. Listen to me. The prince was the best thing that has ever happened to me. And you snatched him away from me. And I am here to pay you back in full.
Mora, we are grown-up maidens. We can always settle this. Please. Please.
Settle what? Eh? That is what I'm about to do with you now. Anulika, let's settle this. Let's settle this. Stop! Leave me! Stop! This is not over yet. If you touch me again, stop. Leave me alone. Leave me. Yo, you see what will happen. Yo, it's not over yet. It's not over. I will deal with you, fight with you in this village till you run away from this village. Husband snatter. Take. Look at that.
Madam, what is the matter? Man can't score now again. Later, a man will marry this one and keep in the house. Oh, Timo.
So how come she accused you of taking the prince away from her?
How will I know? How will I know, Obim? Here I am battling with my father's pressure of marrying the prince against my wish. And someone is there fighting me over the same prince. Does it make sense? Obim, does it make sense?
So your father is still insisting on the prince?
Like never before, Obim. He came back from the palace yesterday and it's as if everything has worsened. And I told him that he either allows me to marry you or I remain unmarried till I die.
Oh. Obim. I am so sorry you had to go through all this because of me.
Obim, and I assure you that the more trouble they make, the stronger my love for you becomes. Oh?
Don't worry, my love. One day we shall overcome. I am sure the gods are in our favor.
You see... My love, what of Nne? I've not seen her around.
I don't know. She's lying in there.
Be strong, my love. Nne will be well again. Okay? Let me see her, okay? Nne! Nne!
Why in God's name are all this happening to me now? Nne is very sick with no money to get her proper treatment. And now they want to take away my love. All because I do not have enough calories to throw around. I know Angolika loves me a lot. But how long would she endure the pressure from her father and the royal house? The herbalist is insisting on 40 calories to get Miriani. But I do not have such an amount, nor anyone to borrow from. Bet I will not fold my arms and watch my mother die slowly. No way. I am not letting that happen. My mother must be healed permanently, and Angelica shall become my bride. And we shall all live happily ever after. Ise.
Chimebuka, I have to run along now, but please remember to come to the palace later in the evening and make sure nobody sees you while you're coming. Because if they do, I will certainly deny you. You know the prince despises your presence at the palace, and seeing you will not be a good one. Hope you understand me.
I understand. I understand.
Please, this is what I have. You have to manage it. This is all I could raise for you. And keep it till we see at the palace later.
Thank you very much, my good friend. Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful.
No problems. I understand. I have to run along now. So I'll see you later at the palace.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Ne. Nadi was here earlier. And he promised to help me. He even gave me some cowries.
Hey, that is good of him. Eh? And how did he plan to help?
Ne, don't worry yourself about that. My main focus is for you to be well and strong again. Huh?
But are you sure?
Ne, 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 ne. Hold on. Let me get you water. Ne, madam. What I say? What I say? Don't. Let me. Ne, drink. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, okay? You'll be fine. Drink some more water. I must do anything to get you out of this sickness. I know going to the palace is dangerous because the prince hates me. But nothing can stop me. I cannot afford to watch you die without doing anything. Drink some more water.
Go inside and wait for me. Are you sure? Stop asking me questions. Enter inside before someone sees you. Please, hold on. Enter inside.
Sifo! Sifo! Oyoshi! Sifo! Sifo!
Nne, you have to stop crying. Eh?
You have to stop crying. Chimebuka will surely return back to you, I promise you, oh. I promise you. He'll be back to you, oh.
I may be sick. I'm bedridden. I've not lost my sense of reasoning. Chimebuka left this hut last night. Until now, he's not back. Tell me the truth, Angolika. Has anything happened to my son?
No. Nothing has happened to him. He will be back to you. He will return. Nothing has happened to him, Onne.
If you are sure that nothing has happened to him, why then are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. I was only moved by your tears, that's all. I was not crying.
Lies.
Lies!
That is what you have been telling me.
Chimebuka, where are you?
Nebiko, stop crying.
Gods of our land!
Nebiko, where is my son?
Where is my son? No, wait, let me get you some water. No, don't do this to me.
It is time. We should be going out now. My child, please, do not worry yourself. Because of our long relationship, God will be strong. Don't worry, okay? Everything will be fine. Okay? Everything will be fine. So, let's go.
Umwezani kwenu? Umwezani kwenu? Kwezi wenu? Yes. Today is a very special day in my life, in my family, and in the entire kingdom of Umwezali. Kwenu? Kwezi wenu? For the prince of this kingdom to find something wonderful in the eyes of my daughter Angolika. We are here to celebrate. And I want to thank the gods for a day like this. Being so special a day, the Igwe of this kingdom, Ogadagiri, Nkezi Zimbu, Numweza, shall be present here to witness this special occasion. Kwana Keva! Kwenu? Cha, umwezala kwenu?
It is time. The time has come for us to commence with the ritual proper, in accordance with the traditions and customs of our land. Yeah! Stolen the heart of my daughter. My daughter, Angole, take this drink. Go around and show us the man, the lucky man that has captured, in fact, stolen the heart of my daughter. Go and let us see the person. Mwazala kwenu! Yeah! Kwenu! Yeah! Kwenu! Yeah! Kwenu! Mwazala yangu ongo, oh!
Is that not Chimebuka? That is Chimebuka now. Chimebuka.
Son.
Who are you?
I'm your father.
My father? What am I? Is this the land of the spirit?
No. You are still alive. You are in the land of the living.
Huh? Father!
You do not shout when you are in the presence of Agbalawan, the great servant of Agbudu. You are lucky to have a second chance to life.
What of my mother? Is she all right?
Your healing process will take a bit long because the matches that was used on you was poisoned and has eaten deep inside you. But you have found favor in the eyes of the gods. But we do not have time to waste. No time.
What about him?
Focus on getting your health back, Chimebuka. Time is not on your side. We must hurry. Come with me.
Wait!
Chimebuka is a victim of some evil going on in your kingdom. But the gods spared his life Because he is a child of destiny.
Abraham, I know you to be troublesome. Who are those behind evil? What evil are you referring to?
The evil just revealed itself.
Shut up.
Hey!
How dare you? Gas! Caesar!
Yes!
If you dare make a move,
Caesar, gas!
you all will join your ancestors now. Every day may be for a thief, but one day, just one day, he will be rewarded accordingly. Okenwa, today is your day of reckoning. Confess your sins. Confess all the atrocities that you have committed in this kingdom, or risk decaying alive.
Ah! Ah! Spare me! Ah! Oh, my neck.
Nana! Nana, welcome! Odogwu! Odogwu Imekukuya! Congratulations!
The gods have favored me, my brother.
I heard the news of your wife delivery. I rushed straight to your house. It was Mbeke that told me you went to the farm to get some yam. I'm so happy for you.
Okenwa, the gods have blessed me with a son.
Hi!
I came to harvest yam for my wife. Guess what I saw? I saw what is bigger than the yam.
Is that not the almighty elephant tusk?
Elephant tusk. Okenwa, the gods have favored me, my brother. My brother, I'm so happy. The gods have favored me, my brother.
Glory be to the gods.
Straight to the palace.
Hi! My incoming king! Welcome to the rightful owner. Want to be the king?
Mee ya ka o yie ife. Ogbopi, gboro m opi. Okwu okwu kwuoro m okwu. Ọgba ama gbara m ama. Oje ozi jere m ozi. You did well to have come here. But you must know, taking this away from the hands of the original bearer has its consequences. But it should bring you some kind of relief. Because Amoma is involved, this can be averted.
Thank you so much, Mo. See, the reason I call you Ojena Mo is because you see beyond the physical. I am very, very grateful.
The gods are the gods because when they look, what they see is hidden from a mere mortal man. Mortals see what is physically before them. But when the gods look, they look into a man and through the man see the foundation of the land and then into many, many generations to come.
Ojena Mo, now you speak in parable. What are you really trying to say?
Amoma demands that you bring a young maiden for sacrifice. Every year for 5 years. This will enable Amoma to help you and to bring you protection because the gods of your land are about to bring their wrath upon you. But this alone cannot be enough to avert the wrath of the gods that are impending, that are coming.
Ojena Mo, an ambitious man regards nothing as an obstacle. Namparatoro. And this in what an after you conqueror. Adama to anyo okporo Igboegwu. I am not afraid of anything. I am ready for anything, Ojenamo.
Enu na-ekwu ụka, ana na-ekwu ụka, mana ọ bụ ife enu kwuru ka na na-eme, maka na ana mana ọ bụ n'enu ka ndụ ya si wee bịa. Your son must marry and bring a maiden to this shrine as sacrifice. Exactly the 6 months of their marriage. Not just any maiden, but the 3rd daughter of a 7th son and a 7th daughter. And this must happen before he turns 30.
Great one. Great one, I don't know the gods as the author of confusion. In my kingdom, there is a certain way of which the prince will select his bride before he turns 28. What if this maiden is not found? What will be the consequences?
The story of every man is told from his roots. Gods are gods because they have interpretation of mankind. She can be the first bride, or the second, or even the third. What is most important is that this sacrifice must be performed. Failing to do so, both Amoma and the gods of your land that has desired to swallow you up in their wrath will team up. And I'm not sure there can be any mystery that will save you from that one.
Ojenamo, what the gods are demanding is difficult. I mean, how on earth can I identify such a maiden? How? How?
An ambitious man is not afraid of obstacles.
But this one is different.
Just pray that Amoma, in her benevolence, will render you the help that you so obviously need. The story of a man is told in his roots. It is in the root of every man's story that the earth of the man is interpreted. When a man is living his life, it is gods that are telling stories. And the man who is living the life of the story God is telling is blessed. I can see that you are blessed. That is why I will join you in prayers with Amoma, so that she can, in her benevolence, render you the help that you so obviously desire.
Thank you so much.
A help that you so obviously need because you are nothing but a mere mortal. You see, but finding such maiden is like trying to look for a needle in the haystack or trying to pass a camel through the eyes of a needle. You see, this is a mystery, a very intricate one that can't be interpreted by the minds of man. Take. Go and rule your kingdom.
Ojenamo, I shall keep to the agreement.
I declare that the doors of eternity is opened unto you so that you can walk into your father's land and then rule with dominion. Go. With the power vested on me, I make a decree that the doors of the eternity of your father's house shall be opened unto you, the doors of the eternity of your land. Dona 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 dona. Enu na-ekwu ụka. Ana na-ekwu ụka. Mana ọ bụ ihe enu kwulu ka anaghị eme. Maka na na mana ọ bụ n'elu ka ndụ ya si wee bịa. Oke nwa.
Great one.
Why are you delaying the sacrifice?
Great one. It's not my intention to delay the sacrifice. But I have not seen the maiden with the right description. It's not an easy one. Please.
No, 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 no. It is the ability that the gods have to hide themselves from generations to generation, revealing themselves only to those who give them habitation on earth. That is why everything has been hidden from mortal man to interpret. Why look far when what you are looking for is in touching distance? Is it not because it is hidden? Huh?
How do you mean, great one?
The maiden your son is going after is the third daughter of his seventh son and seventh daughter.
What? In that case, we shall marry her immediately.
Every land exists on the wheel of the story of the land. Every family interprets the story of their father's house. What you have said is true. But remember that this particular maiden, her heart shall not be tied in oneness with any other man, especially one that yet draws breath.
But, great one, I heard that she's in love with someone else.
Why the gods have remained beautiful is because they managed to know how to reserve the most valuable things on earth for time. The beauty of old age is in gray hair, and then the experience a man has accumulated while he lives his life. As I look at your gray hair, I can see in the realm of the spirits that you're already found dwelling with the fathers. I am sure they have already revealed to you to see the same thing that my eyes has beheld. And that is, there should be no more delay.
You understand that Chimebuka is your friend, right?
Yes, my prince.
We're also aware that he needs some cowries to take care of his dying mother.
Exactly, my prince.
Now, listen. I'll give you 50 cowries, 5 plots of land, 10 goats, and a very beautiful maiden to marry. But before then, there's something you will do for me, and all this will be yours.
My king, I will do anything. Just name it, anything, my king.
I want you to take Chimebuka into the hut that houses the ancient golden sword. And all these promises will be yours.
But my king...
You have heard what my father has promised. 50 cows, 10 goats, 5 plots of land, and a beautiful maiden for you to marry. Do you want to lose all this?
No, my prince. But I have a question. What happens to Chimebuka afterwards?
Nothing. Nothing, absolutely.
Then I'm in. I will do anything, my king.
Really?
Yes, my prince.
You are ready to do this?
Yes, my prince.
Wow. Taking the best decision of your life today.
Thank you, Your Highness.
You can go. I'll send for you later. You understand?
Yes. Thank you, Your Highness. My prince.
What happens to him afterwards? I hope you're not planning on fulfilling all those promises.
Now you think like your father. They will die with you.
I thought so.
So you killed my father, stole his crown, and tried to kill me too? What was our offense? What? How can you be so wicked and heartless?
They thought that I was meant to be sacrificed to help cover up his evil deeds. Sent chills down my spine. Father, you see what you are about to subject me to because of your greed. Thank you. Thank you.
Abalawai! Abalawai! Please save me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, my blood is all on fire.
Abalawai, please. Please save the king.
My body is on fire.
He is no king. He must be made to face the consequences of his evil deeds. And that includes you, DK.
Me? How dare you? Point of correction. I am Prince DK, the Prince of Umezani Kingdom. So be careful how you address me. Besides, who gave you the authority to tell me that rubbish?
Shut up, DK. Keep quiet.
No. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Your prince?
Yes. I've wanted to do this. But the powers that your evil father wields makes it impossible to be challenged. I thank the gods for this day. His evil reigns has come to an end.
You lie! Oh no, you lie! My father still wields the symbol of authority of this kingdom. Therefore, he is still the king of this kingdom. You lie. You lie.
Oh!
It is time for the kingship to return to its rightful owner. Chimebuka, take. It is time to fulfill your destiny. Take and rule your people. Go on. Take it. It belongs to you.
That is not possible! That is impossible! My father was Namila de Ruchiazu. And I will have this aborium. The river does not flow backwards. If my father is not fit to be the king of this kingdom, then I should take over. I am the heir to the throne, not this son of a nobody.
Oh! You see it? You see it? That is a debt paid. Guards! Take the both of them round the entire village. Make sure everyone sees them. And then take them and abandon them at the evil forest. Immediately!
Get up! Get up! Move! Get.
I thought I'd never see you again. I thought I've lost you. But I
thank the God for bringing you back to me.
My love. The gods gave me a second chance to live. And no one can take me away from you again. I love you.
Love you too.
Destiny, destiny, destiny must be fulfilled. Destiny, destiny, destiny must be fulfilled. Stolu, 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 I am my era. Stolu, 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 I am my era. No matter how you try, you can't run away from your shadow. No matter how you try, you can't hide your face from your evil. Oh yeah, praise the God, praise Him. Oh yeah, praise the God, praise Him. Destiny must be fulfilled. It must surely come